Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back
Back again.
to another episode of the Christhope Podcast. I'm here, guys, with Maya. So today we're gonna be talking about. We're reading from Genesis 37, and we're talking about Joseph. If you guys know, Joseph was the son of Jacob, and Rachel. The coat of many colors, guys. You know that story. But yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about today. And we're going to be ready for the Bible. And we're going to let the Holy Spirit guide us, because I don't know what we're going to talk about, because we don't have notes. But the Holy Spirit has notes.
We're going to be reading Genesis 37. I am going to be. Anyway, Joseph's. Wait, I can't read, so bear with me.
Yeah.
Joseph's dream. Jacob lived in a land. Is it the right one?
Yeah.
Okay. Jacob lived in the land of his fathers. Oh my days. Sojournings. Man, what blimmin' heck are these names? What does that say?
Sojournings.
I said it right.
I don't know. Yeah.
So why are you laughing?
No, because you're like shaking your head. And, oh my god.
Yeah, because they're so big. In the land of Canaan. These are the generations of Jacob. Joseph, being 17 years old, was pasturing the flock with his brothers. He was a boy with the son of Bilhah and Zilpah, his father's wives. And Joseph brought a bad report of them to their father. Now Israel loved Joseph more than any other.
Who is Israel? Jacob.
More than any of his sons, because he was a son of his old age, and he made him a robe of many colors. But when his brothers saw that their father loved him more than all his brothers, they hated him and could not speak peacefully to him. Now Joseph had a dream. When he told it to his brothers, they hated him even more. He said to them, "Hear this dream that I have dreamed. Behold, we were binding sheaves in the field, and behold, my sheaf arose and stood upright. And behold, your sheaves gathered around it and bowed down to my sheaf." His brothers said to him, "Are you indeed to reign over us? Are you indeed to rule over us?" So they hated him even more for his dreams and for his words. Imagine. I mean, maybe they took it as like a, "Oh, I'm better than you."
Yes, I'm saying.
Maybe, fair enough. Then he dreamed another dream and told it to his brothers and said, "Behold, I have dreamed another dream. Behold, the sun, the moon, and 11 stars were bowing down to me." Heh. But when he told it to his father and to his brothers, his father rebuked him and said to him, "What is this dream that you have dreamed? Shall I and your mother and your brothers indeed come to bow ourselves to the ground before you?" And his brothers were jealous of him, but his father kept saying in mind. But his father kept the say. But his father kept the saying in mind.
Was smart. How do you think about that? Yeah.
So just reading that bit, I feel like someone, even like looking on the outside, they'll be like, he just probably just think he's better than me. Like, oh, he's just saying this because
he thinks he's all that.
Yeah. Oh, I have a dream about, mine is better than yours. Oh, I don't know. I feel like just reading that just makes him look like he has a big ego. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that I would be jealous of it, but anyone would. Because the way he said the dreams and the way he's like, "Oh, look at me, I'm cool.
Oh yeah, I have this dream about this and this. I'm gonna be better than you." Like, okay.
The way he said it.
Okay, Joseph.
Yeah. I think it matters how we like speak about things to people, because we shouldn't like say things. Like, when you get a good dream and then you like start talking about it to people that don't like you much, and then they try to destroy your dream and stuff.
Yeah, but it's his brothers. I don't think he would have been thinking that.
I'm pretty sure he knew that they hated him anyway.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, because he did. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, but maybe it's something good to talk about.
Yeah, oh yeah, maybe he thought it was like sweet.
Like, I have a dream. Like, I'm gonna be good, and the family. So it's like if he's good, they're good.
Yeah.
I guess they wasn't thinking like that.
They weren't. That's true. So maybe he had a good heart.
Maybe he had good intentions on speaking it, but we don't know.
That's true. We'll ask him when we get there. Now, Joseph sold by his brothers. Now his brothers went to pasture their father's flock near Shechem. And Israel said to Joseph, "Are not your brothers pasturing the flock at Shechem? Come, I will send you to them." And he said to him, "Here I am." So he said to him, "Go now, see if it is well with your brothers and with the flock, and bring me word." I don't know why that was funny. So he sent him from the valley of Hebron, and he came to Shechem. And a man found him. Why are you laughing?
Why are you
I
saying it
don't
like
know.
Shechem?
And the man found him wandering in the fields, and the man asked him, "What are you seeking?" "I am seeking my brothers," he said. "Tell me, please, where they are pasturing the flock." And the man said, "They have gone away, for I heard them say, 'Let us go to Dothan.'" So Joseph went after his brothers and found them at Dothan. They saw him from afar, and before he came near to them, they conspired against him to kill him. They say to one another, "Here comes this dreamer." That was funny. "Come now, let us kill him and throw him into one of the pits. Then we will say that a fierce animal has devoured him, and we will see what will become of his dreams." Wow, they were evil. But when Reuben heard it, he rescued him out of their hands, saying, "Let us not take his life." And Reuben said to them, "Shed no blood. Throw him into this pit here in the wilderness, but do not lay a hand on him, that he might rescue him out of their hand to restore him to his father." So when Joseph came to his brothers, they stripped him of his robe, the robe of many colors that he wore. So that's the robe that Jacob had given him, because he loved him more than Jacob wasn't making this any easier either.
So
Like,
his dad loved him more than his other brothers.
yes, he's being
Maybe because he knew he was gonna be
favoritism.
successful.
Maybe he felt it like, "Oh, this is my son."
Yeah, but at the same time, you don't love one daughter
That's true.
because
Oh yeah, but like he was the son of his favorite wife as well. So.
okay, Henry VIII. Jeez. Okay.
And they took him and threw him into a pit. The pit was empty; there was no water in it. Then they sat down to eat, and looking up, they saw a caravan of Ishmaelites coming from Gilead with their camels bearing gum, balm, and myrrh on their way to carry it down to Egypt. Then Judah said to his brothers, "What profit is it if we kill our brother and conceal his blood? Come, let us sell him to the Ishmaelites, and let not our hand be upon him, for he is our brother, our own flesh." When his brothers listened to him, then Midianite traders, then those traders passed by, and they drew Joseph up and lifted him out of the pit and sold him to the Ishmaelites for 20 shekels of silver. That's crazy. They took Joseph to Egypt. When Reuben returned to the pit and saw that Joseph was not in the pit, he tore his clothes and returned to his brothers and said, "The boy is gone, and where shall I go?" Then they took Joseph's robe and slaughtered a goat and dipped the robe in the blood. And then they sent the robe of many colors and brought it to their father and said, "This is what we have found. Please identify whether it is your son's robe or not." How dare they? They're so crafty.
How dare
And he identified it and said, "It is my son's robe. A fierce animal has devoured him." Joseph is without doubt torn to pieces. Then Jacob tore his garments and put sackcloth on his loins.
they? His what? How do you spell it? Wait, hold on.
Loins.
Area of the lower back and sides between the ribs and the pelvis.
All his sons and all his daughters rose up to comfort him, but he refused to be comforted and said, "No, I shall go down to Sheol to my son mourning." Thus his father wept for him. Meanwhile, the Midianites had sold him in Egypt to Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, the captain of the guard. What do you think about that?
Given a bit of favoritism right now.
So I'm saying, do you blame the brothers for being jealous?
No, I don't.
That's crazy.
It's given like the younger brother. Was he the younger brother?
Well, no, he was the second youngest,
was
but he was from the wife's
the favorite wife.
Yeah.
Now he thinks he's dead.
Yeah, but also it's a bad thing that they did that because they broke his heart. But also he showed favoritism. I feel like everyone's wrong in the story.
Yeah, everyone has issues.
And Joseph wouldn't have been like, "Oh, look." I mean, he probably had good intentions or bad.
But then maybe God told him about those dreams.
Yeah.
So maybe
God had told him, "Don't tell anyone."
Joseph and
Potiphar's wife.
Potiphar's wife. Yeah. Now Joseph had been brought down to Egypt, and Potiphar, am I saying that right?
Yeah.
An officer of Pharaoh. Just got that off. An officer of Pharaoh, the captain of the guard, an Egyptian, had brought him from the Ishmaelites, who had brought him down there. The Lord was with Joseph, and he became a successful man, and he was in the house of his Egyptian master. His master saw that the Lord was with him, and that the Lord caused all that he did to succeed in his hands. So Joseph found favor in his sight and attended him, and he made him overseer of his house and put him in charge of all that he had. From the time that he made him overseer in his house and over all that he had, the Lord blessed the Egyptian house for Joseph's sake. Yeah, so he's blessed.
He was just blessed. Yeah.
The blessing of the Lord was on all that he had in house and field. So he left all that he had in Joseph's charge and became of him. And because of him, he had no concern about anything but the food he ate. Now Joseph was handsome in form and appearance.
I think he was like 6'5".
That doesn't mean he's cute.
Ragged. Like, you know.
He was a basketball player. After a time,
basketball. What?
That was ages ago, mate.
Basketball.
6'5". That's usually how tall they are. After a time, his master's wife cast her eyes on Joseph and said, "Lie with me." But he refused.
He's like,
Man of God. Refused and said to his master's wife, "Behold, because of me, my master has no concern about anything in the house, and he has put everything that he has in my charge." It's given a trustworthy man. He knows that people trust him, so he's not gonna do that.
And especially God.
Mog. I want that. I want other women to look at my man and be like, "Yeah, he's a good man."
He's a trustworthy man.
Literally.
Yeah. That's so good. Because he would have just been like, you know what, let me just do it anyway. The master.
He's gonna let down people.
Yeah, anyway, like, I don't care. I mean, the master trusts me anyway, so he wouldn't think.
So why doesn't he want to do it now? Because he's in charge.
With him.
Yeah,
because he's really trustworthy to God and the master.
No, he doesn't want to let. Is it? Do you think it's the fact that like he doesn't want to let down people, or he knows that people trust him and that he's actually a good?
Well, he knows. Yeah, he knows people. Of course. No, actually, I think it was because of his good heart. Because he followed God.
Oh, that's so good. No greater in this house than I am, nor has he kept back anything from me except you, because you are his wife. How then can I do this great wickedness and sin against God?
Oh, see, against God.
So he is a Mog.
Yeah, he's a real Mog.
And as she spoke to Joseph day after day, he would not listen to her, to lie beside her or to be with her. When he went into the house to do his work, and none of the men of the house was there in the house, she caught him by his garment, saying, "Lie with me." Again.
Brother needs to.
You are desperate, sir. You have a husband.
Literally.
What's wrong with yours?
Last.
But he left his garment with her hand and fled and got out of the house.
Oh.
It's given run away. Flee. Literally flee. No, he literally did. He said fled. And as soon as she saw that he had left his garment in her hand and had fled out of the house, she called to the men of her household and said to them, "See, he has brought among us a Hebrew to laugh at us. He came in to me to lie with me, and I cried out with a loud voice."
What you did?
What a liar, mate! What a liar! And as soon as he heard that I lifted up my voice and cried out, he left his garment beside me and fled and got. I can't even tell these liars. And got out of the house. Then she laid up his garment by her until his master came home.
Surely, if she had lifted her voice, I'm pretty sure the men would have heard. Anyways, we're men.
I don't know, but maybe they're out. They were out.
Such a liar.
Anyways. And she told him the same story, saying, "The Hebrew servant whom you have brought among us came in to me to laugh at me. But as soon as I lifted up my voice and cried, he left his garment beside me and fled out the house. As soon as his master heard the words that his wife spoke to him, "This is the way your servant treated me," his anger was kindled. And Joseph's master took him and put him into prison. What? And I feel like that you would have to believe your wife.
Yeah. Because it's a woman.
Don't believe women.
Alright, man, you a man.
And took him into prison, the same place where the king's prisoners were confined. And he was there in prison. But the Lord was with Joseph and showed him steadfast love and gave him favor in the sight of the keeper of the prison. And the keeper of the prison put Joseph in charge of all the prisoners who were in the prison. Whatever was done there, he was the one who did it. The keeper of the prison paid no attention to anything that was in Joseph's charge, because the Lord was with him, and whatever he did, the Lord made it succeed.
That's what happens when you're faithful to the
Seek
Lord.
first the kingdom.
That's what happens when you're faithful, and trustworthy, and truthful. Yeah.
See, so when they accuse you of something, just be quiet.
Just be quiet.
Because the truth will come out.
Yeah, let God avenge you.
Exactly, that's it.
Is that what you're looking for? Oh no,
No, I was looking.
Acceptable.
Yeah, if you know you're not guilty,
if you know you're not
you don't need
guilty,
to try to fight it.
You don't need to like try to prove.
But in this
yourself.
instance, if I was going to prison, I think I would.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he tried so hard. But it was this guy. He was big.
I think he would have been shocked knowing that he's so trustworthy and that this thing has just now been accused on him.
I'm pretty sure he didn't really believe him, believe that he did, but he just had to take the worst.
I don't know, because then if your wife starts going around to other men and stuff saying this, he will look like not a protector. He won't look like he cares.
Yeah, and also she had already told these other men.
Yeah, exactly.
About it.
Well, there's some random men.
Yeah, they were outside.
In the street.
No, I think they're the guards.
Oh.
Women. Can't take them
right?
anywhere.
Don't trust them.
Oh! Not all of them.
Not all of them are the same, guys. Don't put us in her boat.
Joseph was really a mug there. We need more mugs like Joseph. Anyways, sometime after this, the cupbearer of the king of Egypt and his baker committed an offense against their lord, the king of Egypt. And Pharaoh was angry with his two officers, the chief cupbearer and the chief baker, and he put them in custody in the house of the captain of the guard, in the prison where Joseph was confined. The captain of the guard appointed Joseph to be with them, and he attended them. They continued for some time in custody. And one night they both dreamed, the cupbearer and the baker of the king of Egypt, who were confined in the prison, each his own dream, and each dream with its own interpretation. When Joseph came to them in the morning, he saw that they were troubled. So he asked Pharaoh's officers who were with him in custody in his master's house, "Why are your faces downcast today?" They say to him, "We have had dreams, and there is no one to interpret them." And Joseph said to them, Do not interpretations belong to God? Please tell them to me." So the chief cupbearer told his dream.
What's interpretation like?
Like explaining what the dream means.
Okay.
So the chief cupbearer told his dream to Joseph and said to him, "In my dream, there was a vine before me, and on the vine there were 3 branches, and as soon as it budded, its blossoms shot forth, and the clusters ripened into grapes. Pharaoh's cup was in my hand, and I took the grapes and pressed them into Pharaoh's cup, and placed the cup in Pharaoh's hand." Then Joseph said to him, "This is its interpretation. The 3 branches are 3 days. In 3 days Pharaoh will lift up your head and restore you to your office, and you shall place Pharaoh's cup in his hand as formerly when you were his cupbearer. Only remember me when it is well with you, and please do me the kindness to mention me to Pharaoh, and so get me out of this house. For I was indeed stolen out of the land of the Hebrews, and here also I have done nothing that they should put me into the pit." Oh, he was sad. That was sad. Because he had done nothing. No, I'm not saying he was crying, but his life was really hard. That is crazy. Anyways, he's in heaven now. When the chief baker saw that the interpretation was favorable, he said to Joseph, "I also had a dream. There were three. There were three cake baskets in my head, and in the uppermost basket, there were all sorts of baked food for Pharaoh, but the birds were eating it out of the basket on my head. Anyone can tell that's a bad dream. What is he excited about? Sorry. Anyways,
That's nasty, mate.
and Joseph answered and said, "This is its interpretation. The three baskets are 3 days. In 3 days, Pharaoh will lift up your head from you." That's crazy. Pharaoh will lift up your head from you.
He got beheaded.
Literally. And hang you on a tree, and the birds will eat the flesh from you. On the third day, which was Pharaoh's birthday, he made a feast for all his servants and lifted up the head of the chief cupbearer and the head of the chief baker among his servants. What? He restored the chief cupbearer to his position, and he placed the cup in Pharaoh's hand. But he hanged the chief baker as Joseph had interpreted to them. Yet the chief cupbearer did not remember Joseph, but forgot him. Wow, poor guy.
Uh-huh.
So Joseph had a gift of dream interpretation.
Yeah, but can you not like control your dreams?
No, you can't if it's from God. You can't control your dreams.
Yeah, so why would he have a bad dream and then die?
Because that's God was telling you you're gonna die. Maybe he had done something so bad and God
So
was
next time I
mad
have
at
a
him.
dream like that, I'm gonna die, eh?
It depends on the dreams you have. But I don't think so. Some dreams, when you die, doesn't mean you're actually gonna die. I mean, his dream was not like you're gonna die. It was just saying that birds were eating bread from his basket. But, people who know how to interpret dreams will know what that means, like Joseph did.
What does it mean?
It means that he was gonna die. It was gonna be.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine I tell you one dream and you search it up one day.
No way. He couldn't die. I think dream interpretation is from God only.
Okay.
Right.
Joseph interprets Pharaoh's dream. After 2 whole years, Pharaoh.
Can we just pause there?
2 whole years.
2 whole
He was
years
in prison.
Brother has been in prison for no reason, by the way. And then 2 years are passing by. He's still
Dreaming about.
Was so I just don't know how he was.
He's so fatal.
That. Yeah.
After 2 whole years, Pharaoh dreamed that he was standing by the Nile, and behold, there came up out of the Nile 7 cows, attractive and plump. Why would you describe a cow as attractive?
Because it's beautiful,
and plump.
Yeah, it looks really nice and pretty.
Alright. And they fed in the reed grass, and behold, 7 other cows, ugly and thin, came up out of the Nile after them, and stood by the other cows on the bank of the Nile. And the ugly thin cows ate up the 7 attractive plump cows. And Pharaoh awoke, and he fell asleep, and dreamed a second time. And behold, 7 ears of grain, plump and good, were growing on one stalk. And behold, after them sprouted 7 ears, thin and blighted by the east wind. And the thin ears swallowed up the 7 plump full ears. And Pharaoh awoke, and behold, it was a dream. So in the morning his spirit was troubled, and he sent. What? And he sent and called for all the magicians of Egypt and all its wise men. Pharaoh told them his dreams, but there was none who could interpret them to Pharaoh. Then the chief cupbearer said,
"That guy, the one that
was gonna die."
No, that is a good dream.
Okay.
That was restored back.
Or the other one was said to Pharaoh, "I remember my offenses today. When Pharaoh was angry with his servants, he put me and the chief baker in custody in the house of the captain of the guard." That's horrible. We dreamed on the same night, he and I, each having a dream with its own interpretation. A young Hebrew was there with us, a servant of the captain of the guard. When he told him, he interpreted a dream to us, given an interpretation to each man according to his dream. And as he interpreted to us, so it came out. I was restored by my office, and the baker was hanged. Oh, he was hung.
Yeah.
No.
He died. No, he wasn't eaten. Well, he was eaten. Oh yeah, he was hung. Yeah, his head was off. Wasn't
Do
it?
your head come off when you get
I
hung?
don't know. Was that? I don't know.
We don't answer that.
Haven't
Joseph.
really been there.
Yeah, I haven't really experienced it.
Yeah.
Then Pharaoh sent and called Joseph, and they quickly brought him out of the pit. And when he had shaved himself and changed his clothes,
Oh.
he came in before Pharaoh. And Pharaoh said to Joseph, I have had a dream, and there is no one who can interpret it. I have heard it said to you that when you hear a dream, you can interpret it. Joseph answered Pharaoh, it is not in me.
Oh! So keep going, that.
God will give Pharaoh a favorable answer. Then Pharaoh said to
Wait.
Joseph,
Do you guys see how he did not take credit for that?
he said it was God.
It was
It was,
God.
it's not me.
So
God.
it's because you have a gift and a talent, and you're like, oh, look at me, I'm cool. That's not from you, fam. Guys, you need to give credit back to the giver. Okay? It's not you.
God.
God, oh my God.
God will give Pharaoh a favorable answer. Then Pharaoh said to Joseph, behold, in my dream I was standing on the banks of the Nile. 7 cows, plump and attractive. Oh, 7 cows, comma, plump and attractive. Sorry, I have tonsillitis. Came up out of the Nile and fed in the reed grass. 7 other cows came up after them, poor and very ugly and thin. Why are you describing me?
Well, cows.
I said describing me.
You're not thin. And you're not ugly. Right, go on.
Such as I had never seen in all the land of Egypt. And the thin, ugly cows ate up the first 7 plump cows. But when they had eaten them, no one would have known that they had eaten them, for they were still as ugly as at the beginning.
Oh, dang. That's a very weird dream, too. Yeah.
They won't even notice that they ate them
they
because
ate
they
the
still
cows.
look the
They're
same.
really nasty.
I was trying to get something from that, but it wouldn't come. Then I awoke.
Can I just say so? That's how when you read the Word of God, and then you come out the way you read the Word of God after, so you're still the same person. That's how those cows looked. You get it? And you don't change. Like, you just remain however way you went to Jesus, and you just don't change. That's how you look, like those cows. Do you get it?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
me look. Jesse, look, I'm like.
Anyways.
Then I awoke. I also saw in my dream 7 ears growing on one stalk, full and good. 7 ears withered, thin, and blighted by the east wind, sprouted after them. And the thin ears swallowed up the 7 good ears. And I told it to the magicians, and there was no one who would explain it to me. Then Joseph said to Pharaoh, the dream of Pharaoh are one. God has revealed to Pharaoh what he is about to do. The 7 good cows are 7 years, and the 7 good ears are 7 years. The dreams are one. The 7 lean and ugly cows that came up after them are 7 years. And the 7, everything's about 7, so like...
Yeah, 7's good.
Yeah.
About 7.
And the 7 empty ears blighted by the east winds are also 7 years of famine. What's famine again?
Drought. I mean, no food.
That's it. It is, as I told Pharaoh, God has shown to Pharaoh what he is about to do.
How gracious is God, though, that people that don't believe in him, he still tells them about what he wants. Yeah, that's so good.
There will come 7 years of great plenty throughout all the land of Egypt, but after them there will arise 7 years of famine, and all.
Yeah, how cool is that?
And all the plenty will be forgotten in the land of Egypt.
Well, that's why they didn't. That's why
they say eat up the good.
Yeah, and they look the same because everything's forgotten. You can't even see anything.
Oh my days, that's
crazy.
True.
Yeah.
The famine will consume the land, and the plenty will be unknown in the land by reason of the famine that will follow, but it will be very severe. And the doubling of Pharaoh's dream means that the thing is fixed by God, and God will shortly bring it out.
So when dreams come twice to you, that means it's actually serious.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Now therefore let Pharaoh select a discerning and wise man.
Read that part again.
Now therefore let Pharaoh select a discerning and wise man. So he basically told himself.
That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
I know.
And set him over the land of Egypt. See, he's just trying to be big now. We don't
No,
like it when
because
you
he
act like
knows. Because that was God telling him.
that. Okay,
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yes, it is. Because why would it? No.
Let Pharaoh proceed to appoint overseers
Mm-hmm.
over the land and take 1/5 of the produce of the land of Egypt during the 7 plentiful years. Also, that when you're ready for famine,
Yeah, then he'll
you're
feed
preparing.
them. Yes. How cool. So he wasn't being big, he was being helpful.
Okay. And let them gather all the food of these good years that are coming and store up grain under the authority of Pharaoh for food in the cities and let them keep it. That food shall be a reserve for the land against the 7 years of famine that are
He was so wise.
that to occur in the land of Egypt, so that the land may not perish through the famine. He's intentional.
He is really. He plans. He's a planner. If you don't plan, he don't. No, it's not about
If you don't
man.
plan, he don't. If you don't plan, he's not a fan. Does that rhyme?
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, because if he doesn't
Yeah.
plan dates and stuff and everything like that, he's not a fan of you.
Yeah, just like Joseph was planning to feed people.
Yeah, I want my man to feed me.
To be a feeder. A rock star.
Oh, what? A rock star? That's what you said.
Yeah. But you know, like how. So I feel like Joseph Loki felt forgotten in the prison 2 years. I wonder why he would felt like those years before. He was cold. I think he was like, oh no, is it ever gonna happen? Were those dreams fake?
Do you think he knew this was gonna happen?
I don't think he knew how it would, but he knew because you know those dreams he got earlier when he was like really young and he showed off.
17.
Those dreams when they were bowing down to him. I think he knew, but he just didn't know how that was gonna happen. I'm guessing he just felt like maybe that was me, maybe that wasn't God, maybe it was just, and then he just felt forgotten. And then God surprises him like that. So just be what's the word? Enduring. Just be enduring.
And
even when
patient.
it's taking long, yeah. Yeah.
The more you wait, the more it'll be better.
It's gonna be big. Like how big it was. Suddenly as well, like brother probably like slept the last night, just sleeping, thinking it's not gonna be the same. And he's like called into
It's like, damn, 2 years I've got past.
Oh my gosh. I know it's really long.
2 years, that's crazy. But it's not like he was a prisoner because he got put in charge in.
Yeah, but he was still not able
Held
to
captive.
be free. Yeah.
Maybe that was him being free.
Yeah, maybe.
Because he liked helping people, innit?
Yeah, he did, yeah. And maybe he was just like content right there.
Yeah, maybe his job was to help people in the prison.
Maybe he thought that was his purpose.
Yeah.
And he's still, you know
What
what?
did I say? That was his
job.
Yeah, same thing.
No, it's not. Wait, was he being paid though? If it was his
No.
job. Yeah, exactly. So it wasn't his job,
Yeah,
it was
but
his purpose.
job.
You're like, you don't really
What
get
do you do
paid
with
for
your
purposes.
purpose?
You just do it because you love it.
Exactly. You could do that with a job too.
Yeah, I know, but like not
A job that you enjoy.
Yeah, like not everyone enjoys their jobs.
Why would you do the job if you don't enjoy it?
Because
Remember I
sometimes
said
you
on my
just have-
status
yeah, I
the
know,
other
but
day?
like sometimes you don't have a choice. And then you just have to work because you need the money.
So you're broke.
Sometimes you
It's
don't
true.
get the job. Yeah. Like, imagine being betrayed by these people and you see them again and you're literally in charge and you have all the power to like mistreat.
I have a question.
Why
Just
are you copying me?
imagine. Because I don't want to slap you. Imagine, yeah?
Yeah.
Someone has lied to you bad or whatever like that. You've blocked them, you've whatever like this. And you end up, and you see them again. How are you going to react? Like, are you going to speak to them?
Let's imagine how like I'm in charge of this big company and they've come to apply for a job.
Okay, we're not imagining here.
How are you gonna react?
I wouldn't speak to them, mate. I'd be so mad, to be honest.
Yeah, of course it's acceptable to be mad, but how long are you gonna be mad for?
That's a choice.
That's the choice.
Okay, not mad, but
Yeah.
I'm obviously not. In some other podcasts we're speaking about, when they do something bad, and then you keep speaking to them, it shows them that it's fine, they can do it. So I feel like after they've done something bad to you, and you end up seeing them and speaking to them like calmly. I just feel like, I don't know, something about it. I just wouldn't give them my time of day. Like, I'd just be like, sup, and just go about my day. Otherwise, I'll just be like, ruining my life.
As you're
Thank
not
you.
being rude to them. As you're not being rude to them.
Yeah, of course
Yeah.
not.
Unless you don't have to trust them. Well, I think I would. To be honest, I don't know. I actually never thought
What
about
did you-
that.
Has someone hurt you really bad?
Yeah, I've never thought about it.
Because you've never seen them again.
Yeah, I hope I don't. So I know I'll hit them because I'm black. Anyways.
That's crazy. You get put in jail.
Wow. God will be with me.
Okay, Joseph.
Crazy.
Close your eyes. If you see them, yeah, like in the street, and they actually stop you and speak to you, like the audacity you have to even stop me.
Mm-hmm. You want me to? Mm-hmm.
You want me to stop for you, but you couldn't stop doing anything that you wanted
For
to
me.
do when. Yeah. So what would you do? Have no answer? You would
I'd
stop?
breathe through it.
You would actually stop and speak.
Would I?
Like, I know you want to be all forgiving and that, and like not be mad at them, but you don't have to speak to them for you to show that you're not mad. It's just about your self-respect.
Yeah, but like, why do they want to talk to me in the first place anyway?
Exactly. Tell them that, sis.
Yeah. What? Bye.
Go away. You're not in my life no more. Who are you? Excuse you? What's your name again? Didn't remember. Now the question is. There's such a fake laugh.
No, I was actually laughing.
Now the question is, what if someone in your family had betrayed you like that?
Oh dang, that would, yeah. Okay.
Like, not someone you live with, someone that, you know.
Yeah, your actual family.
We can't really be like, we have to give him grace.
Yeah,
like, he's been through hell.
He's been through it.
You know?
He's been through it. Yeah. But I like how he handled it though.
He obviously was mad.
Yeah, obviously. I would speak roughly to them too.
Man, I wouldn't speak.
I would act roughly.
Physically.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's a hard question to ask.
Who would have just, decided to kill them all because he was in charge. But he had to act according to how God would want him to act.
So you would act the same? No. I take that as a nope.
Well, I'm allowed to show my feelings, aren't I?
Yeah.
Allowed to be mad, so I would be mad.
Mm-hmm.
Very mad. And then
yeah.
And then maybe if they need help they just don't need to talk to me again, but I would help.
So you're willing. You would be willing. Okay.
What would you do?
I don't even know, mate. I feel like I can go so long without speaking to someone who actually made me that mad. Because I feel like even if I continue to speak to them, I'm gonna be mad. If I don't continue.
Yeah, but like, what if it happened?
But then I feel like that's avoiding it.
What if it happened a very long time ago? And you met this person, like 10 years ago?
Family or someone?
No, someone who hurt you.
10 years ago?
Would it still hurt? I mean, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, it would still hurt.
Would you talk to
I don't know.
them?
10 years ago is quite long. I feel like I would forget their name by then. No, if it actually truly hurt me, I think I'd just be on guard. And I would speak to them, but it wouldn't be like how I used to before. It would be like a acquaintance kind of thing. Like, how you just met someone at work and it's like you don't want to tell them your business.
Yeah.
But you just like, oh, what's up? Yeah, nice.
So what are we learning from Joseph?
A lot, but I don't really want to pursue that learning.
Do you mean pursue?
Like, he literally
like, don't want to go
went through all that. No, as in, like, he went through all that and still forgave those people.
Yeah. And he even brought them into Egypt to live with him.
Exactly. Like, does he not get hurt? Does he not, like...
Does he not
get his heart broken?
Oh, he literally went away and wept so loudly. Because it was really hard. Because he remembered what they had done to him and stuff.
How does he not know they're going to do that to him again?
Yeah, but he's in charge now. They really can't. Also, he's helping them.
Yeah, but he's just Joseph.
I think he was just really trusting, and he chose
So I
to
guess
trust.
people who yeah, but he was trusting, but
Yeah.
people didn't treat him like that.
Well,
He was trusting, but people weren't trusting.
Yeah, but he chose to trust them either way.
You think he trusted them? I don't think he
Why
trusted
else would
them
he bring them to live with him?
because they're family.
Okay, maybe you don't have to trust them again, but he chose to forgive them.
That's a good line right there.
Mm.
But I feel like I don't know. I feel like trust is big.
Yeah, no, you don't have to trust people who hurt you. Yeah, I said that.
But I feel like if you don't trust someone, you're really not like there with them. That's like being in a friendship and just seeing each other like once a week just because you're a friend.
Yeah, but if they hurt you, why would you trust them though?
No,
Trust is
but trust is big,
yeah.
But also you don't have to trust. But I feel like trust is a big thing.
Yeah.
Where if you trust, it does like make you closer.
Yeah.
Because like if you don't trust someone to tell them how you feel, you're just gonna be there holding it inside, like, you know, like what's the point in you being there if I can't be telling you how I feel or trusting you to take, you know? Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean. Yeah, I think it's about being discerning. I think like knowing if it's the right person to trust.
Yeah, but you never know that sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you
Look,
don't.
that's family, and they live in betrayed you.
Yeah.
Anyone can.
Yeah.
Family, right?
That's true. That's why you should just trust God. That's good to show you who to trust.
Literally,
because there is no, even the people that you trust are gonna hurt you. So you can't really depend on people. It's a hard pill to swallow, but you can't trust that man.
You can't trust that man.
You can't trust that man. Or that woman, because this is what Potiphar's wife did.
My name's not Potiphar. My name's Maya.
No, I was talking about Potiphar.
But I'm just saying, we're not the same.
But I'm not saying you are. So I think we're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah, I think we should be quiet.
Yeah. Thanks, guys, for listening to the Christwalk podcast. Thank you for reading Joseph with us.
Learned a lot from him.
Yeah.
And the questions that we've been asking each other.
He was a good lad.
He was a good lad, mate.
He was a good block. You all need to pick a leaf from Joseph. Bye, guys. We'll see you later. Mwah.